This Friday morning edition is sponsored by Potpourri Functions in George. Contact Trudy on 082 419 2924 for more details.
News flash. At 17:02 yesterday, the NSRI Neisner duty crew were activated following reports of an angler who had fallen off the rocks into the sea at Nootsea and was missing in the surf. It was reported that while fishing with a friend, the man, believed to be aged 38, from Neisner, slipped on the rocks and fell into the sea. The man's friend sought help from a bystander at Nootsea Beach and the alarm was raised. Despite an extensive search, no sign of the man has been found. In the local news this morning, Plettenberg Bay is fast becoming a familiar location for penguin rehabilitation and release. Few can argue the feeling of absolute delight one experiences when the stout penguin in its tuxedo-like belt waddles by on its way to surf the waves. Such was the feeling of excitement at Plet's fourth African penguin release recently, when 2 adult penguins and 8 blues were released back into the wild. A recent donation of 2 bulletproof vests will give the Header and Neighborhood Watch a welcome safety boost. The donation was made by Fidelity ADT, and handed over on Friday the 3rd of August. Oatshoorn Municipality has launched an awareness campaign around the looming water crisis and has also opened a new vehicle testing center. On Tuesday the 24th of July 2018, environmental health practitioners of one of the Eden District municipal sub-offices in Beto celebrated World Environmental Day at Plettenberg Bay Secondary School. Construction of Nelson Mandela Boulevard into Temblor 2, George, is expected to be finalized this month. Bourplas Family Vineyards in Calitzdorp has triumphed at the Cape Port and Wine Challenge 2018 with no fewer than 3 inclusions among the top 10 Red Table wines and 4 among the best ports. The latest George Golf newsletter has been published. The Kango Caves outside Oatshoorn has shown a profit of nearly R1 million over the 2017-2018 financial year. Around 80 taxis, yesterday, blocked the main roads while taxi bosses met behind closed doors with provincial and municipal traffic authorities in George. More than 20 people have been arrested on charges of public violence in connection with the ongoing taxi protests. Highlights in the international, national, business and sports news this morning. China and US to hold fresh trade talks in the next 2 weeks. US newspapers hit back at Trump over fake news. The US and Mexico to set up joint team to fight drug cartels. Government does not care about victims of marijuana, Bantu Holomisa says. Nelson Mandela Bay opposition councillors to continue lobbying for trollops removal. The NSFAS is not out of the woods according to the Higher Education Department. Former SABC Hlaudi Motsoeneng's CCMA hearing has been concluded. JSE rebounds on news of US-China trade talks. Rand stabilizes at weaker levels as US-China talks resume. NUM ready to sign Eskom's wage agreement. Treasury investigators say Coco's Eskom coal tests are shaky. AMQ vows to bring platinum industry to its knees. Nene sets out shape of probe into pick. Montbellier too strong for Western Province. Boxer balancing risk versus reward, former Sharks coach John Plumtree. Brandt Snedeker fires 59 to seize PG a Greensboro lead. Springbok coach names strong team for Argentina clash. Willems to make Bok debut from bench. That's all for this morning. This is the Gremlin signing off until next time. Have a good one, folks.